me a Facebook comment and we can read your question online here. We're just still setting up. We had a little bit of a hiccup. So, welcome to the show. I'm an international medium. I relay direct messages from spirit through to you. We are live across 8 platforms tonight. So, come and join us on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Well, what have we got in store for tomorrow there, Ellie? What are you up to? Say hello to everybody.
Hello, I'm sleeping.
You're
sleeping in tomorrow.
she's sleeping, she says. Well, yeah, I'll probably do that too myself. So tomorrow is Anzac Day for us. So, we have to pay tribute to the Anzacs for looking after our country, I guess. So, and thank you to the guys before me for such a great conversation before my show. That's fantastic. Thank you. And welcome, guys. So if you want to have a question read tonight, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You will see me there. We are live across 8 platforms, including the Alive 90.5 FM. So if you are on one of the other pages, then come over to this page. We're streaming live across Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. And we also have a special guest in the studio. Does she want to come up onto the radio and say hello? So put her onto this one here for me. So just say hello.
Hello, everybody.
And guess who this is, people? This is
my lovely mother.
Come around this way. So we've got the gang in here. We've got the Ellies, the Ellie parent, and it's Beth, isn't it?
Can you see the
Yeah,
resemblance?
Beth. So we can see the resemblance, all right. I was sitting in the car waiting for Ellie to turn up in her car, and then sure as ever, I see these 2 people get out of the car, and I'm thinking, oh my God, what's going on here, And it was Ellie and her mum. So welcome to the show, guys, and thanks for coming along, Beth. It's so good to meet you and see you. She's studying over here in the background. So let's say hello to everybody online. We've got Jill Polglaze, we've got Tracy Gibson, Annette Clark Nicholson, hello there. Angela Foote, hello. We've also got here Marissa Serafino, Jen Hill. We've got here, who was it? Anita Singh. And keep coming onto the page, guys. We also want to say too that I've got a workshop coming up this Saturday night. If you'd like to join the workshop, jump over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see the event up there. What else is coming up there, Ellie? We've got Psychic TV's coming up, our platform show in, I think it's the 20th of May. Can you remember? What date is it?
I thought it was Tuesday the
16th. 16th, that's it. She's always on point, this one here. She keeps me on my toes.
I'm on holidays 2 days later. So
that's why. So she's remembering it all. She doesn't miss a beat. God love her. Thank God she's here, because otherwise I don't know what I'd do without you there, Ellie. So we're going to say hello to Chloe. Hello there. We've got Renee Adams as well. Good evening. So here at Alive, we are doing a, Guinness World Record. One of the gentlemen from the studio here, or from the station here, is going to be streaming next week. I think it starts from Friday for 56 hours and 1 minute straight.
Saturday at 11 a.m.
Saturday at 11 a.m. Just before we start our show on Monday. Yeah.
Monday night.
No, 9 o'clock, because we start, I think it's 9.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, one or the other. Between 8 and 9. So they should be still here when we start. But good luck to everybody that's joining that. It'll be amazing. They have to stay live for 56 hours and 1 minute, just so that they can get into the Guinness Book of Record. That's pretty cool. So good on them. Let's see who's jumping on board. So tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. We've got Jen Hill. She says, Grand Risings and with love from Nova Scotia in Canada. Thanks for joining us, Jen. She's always here. We've got a lot of people here that are actually here every night with me. So good on you. Thank you. Angela Foote, I love a reading, please. Yes, we'll come back to you there, Angela. So tonight, I think is our 6th, it's the 24th of August, the day before Anzac Day, 65 shows. Wow, the 65th show here at Alive. I can't believe it. It's gone so quick. 24th of October. Why am I saying October? What does the 24th of October mean to Angela Foote? Angela Foote. Why did I say 24 and then October? That's so weird. That's not normal for me. So I get the numbers and I get a little bit of anxiety around you there too, Angela. So what's happening around your home? Because I see that the home is actually a little bit up and down at moments. Looks, and they just showed me a roller coaster. Just sounds a little bit familiar. A few things around here. So, but I see like things are a little bit of a roller coaster, and I'm also seeing the number 16 around you, 1 and 67, and the month of July. So, what's coming up in July as well? So, look out for a few little hiccups with communication with people, because I feel like you need to pull back the reins so that you don't get, caught up in the mess. You know what I mean? So, they're saying that silence is better than having. So silence is better than having a say. Like don't shoot from the hip. That's what I'm trying to say to you. But pull back the reins and then things will start to settle down, okay? And I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you could validate that, that would be amazing. So, guys, I'm an international medium, or psychic mediums. Spirit gives me everything of the clairs. So the hearing, smelling, seeing, the feeling, especially the feeling. I've got to get rid of that first because otherwise I'm in pain for a while. I do the remote viewing as well, which is, looking out into the mirror, and the mirror is a little bit misty. So when the mirror is a little bit misty, you can see that there's mist on the mirror, but it actually fades away. So when it fades away is when I can see more colors clearly and things like that. So the remote viewing is my forte. I love it. I love talking to the people on the other side. So the psychic part is it is past, present, and future, and I believe that that's part of when you have a spirit behind you. That's the spirit that shows you all the past, present, and future of the psychic part. And then I do the mediumship side, which is talking to past loved ones from the other side when they come through on my right. Everything is pretty much on my right. That's why I kind of look away from the camera. I don't really look at the camera. I'm looking and I can't really see what's in front of me. I can only see what they show me. So it's quite bizarre how it works. I'm still fascinated with it all. But come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. We are live across 8 platforms tonight. Julian Paul, she says, good morning, Leslie, Ellie, and Beth. Everyone's saying hello to Beth. We've got Angela Foote, she's from New Zealand. Julie Polgley says, hello, Ellie's mum. What else have we got here? Yes, so Angela Foote saying, hello, Ellie, mum, and Beth. So Helen Mansell, she says, my son Sam has made the finals of the World Championship with Team Genesis, currently in first position on the leaderboard. Well done. I see trophy for him again, okay? Beautiful. That is so good. They're very good. So Helen Mansell's son is a world-winning UK dancer, and he's in the finals of the championship already again. Team Genesis it is for dancing. That's so cool. It was actually on my Facebook page. So if you want to see him dance, go to my Facebook page, scroll back to about a week ago, and you'll see the dancing there. It's just incredible. I love it. I love watching all that stuff because I can't do it. That's why I love it. So Dixie Keane, hello. She says, from Wellington in New Zealand. Thanks for joining me. So tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I always love to know who I'm helping around the world, guys. And what else have we got here? Leona Sunday, I can say that now. She's coming here from is that Canada? Is say Canada or US? What's the difference? Canada. Cool. Di Smith, hello there. Anita Singh, you're amazing. Leslie, Ellie, and Spirit, thank you for sharing your gift with us all. Would love a message from loved ones. I think I did you the other night there, Anita. I'm pretty sure I did. If you don't stay on the lives, then you're going to miss out, guys. But I'm pretty sure I did a reading for you the other night because your name rings a bell. But we'll do something again. So I get 3 around June. I get the month of March. Now, why am I shaking a lot? I feel like I'm just shaking, like nervous about something with you. Okay, and I get the anxiety in my chest as well. So it's really taking its toll on me. So I feel like there's lack of breath as well. Okay, so the shaking is getting worse, and I don't feel like this is Parkinson's. I just feel like it's nerves or something not right, okay, around you that you're actually quite worried about. And I also want to ask you about your grandmother or your great-grandmother, because I feel like they're in the passing here, and I feel like they're overseeing what's going on around you. Now, do you see shadows, or do you get the sense of that spirit is around you sometimes? Because I see the shadows on my right. So when I see shadows on my right, my spirit shows me as a theme like that. And the theme of the person being like me, but they don't know how to use it, because I see them with the mist behind them and I see them facing the left, but that mist is still behind them. That tells me that that's my sign from my spirit to say, yes, they're like me. They see and they feel energy, but they can't work it out, or they can't, don't have enough experience to actually utilize their spirit guide at the moment. But I do see you like that. And I also feel like there's a lady in your home, and don't be scared. But I feel like there's a lady in the home that's in the passing, but she's near the window. It's like she's always looking out the window, or is that you in the living? Because I see the window, I see the curtain pulled back, and I see this little lady there just standing there with like with her hands, just like doing this with her hands, like if you can see me on the live, she's like standing there like really timid, really, really afraid, and not really looking like she's confident in things. Okay, so she's quite afraid, and then she sits in a chair. She's showing me sitting in a chair, and she's actually sitting back in the chair, and this chair is like a vinyl, or like a dark brown or a black, or no, I don't think it's a charcoal. I think it's a dark brown or a maroon or black colored chair. It's a dark color. I can't quite see it, but they showed me like a maroon or what do you call it, dark brown. But she sits in that chair, and she's looks like she's actually just sitting there with her hands on the side of it. It's wooden on the side. She's showing me just having a tea. Someone's giving her tea, and I feel like this lady is in either a home or somewhere like that. And but I feel that she feels very lonely at the moment. So. And I'll leave that there, because the message for you is she just wants to say hello. She's just waving hello. She's very, very spiritual, this lady. And I'll leave that there. If that's not you, Anita, I feel like that's going to be around Susan Daniel or Chloe Dixie, somewhere around there. Di Smith, Kevin Stevens. So one somewhere around there, somewhere around where you've asked the question. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So over to you there, Miss Ellie. We've got a validation already. I've only done 2 readings.
So Chloe CJ said, November last year, Lesley told me I didn't need surgery on my knee and encouraged me to get up and move and push through the pain. 5 months later, I'm back at the gym, ride my bike, and moving forward. I have tears as I write this. Lesley, I'm very, very grateful. It's amazing. It only takes one person to care. Thank you for that.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love validations. We love meaty validations in here. So thank you, Chloe. It's amazing. But everybody needs strength. So when you have strength in your body, you feel amazing. You feel like confident. You feel like you're unbreakable. So Miss Harvey, hi everyone. Hope you are all well tonight. Thank you. Miss Harvey is our spirit rider. I was just on the phone with her a little bit earlier, but she's a spirit rider and she is amazing. She's beautiful. So Sue White says, please have you any messages from Spirit, please, in my future? Please, thank you. Sue White. Sue White. So what do we get, Spirit? So any messages from Spirit, please, or my future? So I don't know why, but October springs to mind straight away. I'm also seeing what is it called? Like a butterfly, but small little birds around it. I don't know what that means. I've never seen small little birds. They're really tiny. Do you have like finches, or who had finches? I feel like this was an elderly man that might have had finches. It's just so weird that I see little birds, and I'm also getting itchy eyes around you as well. So do you have an allergy, or is there someone around you? I feel like this is a male around you that has itchy eyes. Wow, itchy face. I don't know what's going on there. I just feel really, really itchy on my face. Itchy eyes and face, nose, everywhere. I don't want to touch my face because I don't want to get a rash. But that's what they do. They touch their face and they come up really red. But I'm also seeing this elderly man around you. Now, this man's showing me he's got a little bit of a belly on him, and I feel like he either was on the onset of diabetes. He might not have known about it, but I also see swollen legs as well. Okay, so I see like the quite white swollen legs around him as well. He's showing me like something in his pocket. Did he used to have? Oh gosh, my eyes! I can't see to even write. Did he actually have like one of those old-fashioned watches that you used to have attached to your belt and then open it up? You know what I mean? Because that's what he's showing me. He's showing me. I just heard marine, or I just heard military. I don't know if it was marine or military. Marine/military. I don't know which one was which. He's just showing me a hat on his head now as well. And I'm also getting 14 around you. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. So what's coming up in either around 14, 5, or May for you? They also just showed me 11 as well. 1 and 1 is 2 or February. And you've also got the month of November. So those months are significant for you. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. Thank you. Kim Gratchen, hello there. I would very much appreciate a reading from loved one if possible. Okay, let me turn over the page. So Kim, health. Oh dear. Okay, so I do get a lot of anxiety around you too, Kim, and I'm also feeling there's a lot of things coming up around March next year. So lots of changes coming up. Have you been thinking of moving home or what's with the home? Because I'm getting home. I'm getting a lot of things coming up around the home. Is there a little bit of a communication breakdown at the moment around the family? Because I feel like that's what's causing some of the anxiety with you. Okay, so the anxiety is quite strong in you at the moment. I feel like there's also issues around your like stomach area, around the health around the stomach area as well. So things are not right around the belly, and I feel like there's a little bit of pain or just feel like you're a bit sick. You know what I mean? Like a bit nauseous is the word I'm looking for. And I'm also getting the number 19 around you. So 1 and 9 is 10. So you've always also got the month of October and the number 1 or January as well. So what's coming up or what's just happened in January, even though it's New Year, I don't want to say it's New Year, but I just want to also say that January next year is going to be big changes, okay, coming up. Everything's going to backflip over, which is going to be good for you. And I'm getting excited because I can see the smiles on your face already. Okay, so lots of things coming up. So cheer up. That's what I'm hearing as well. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So any more validations there, Ellie? Over to you.
So Anita Singh said, "Thank you again, Lesley. I do have a lot of anxiety at the moment as I am still waiting on a diagnosis for a restrictive lung disease.
Yeah.
Specialist needs to do a lung biopsy to confirm, but they are possibly thinking idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis or scar.
Oh,
I can't say that.
what was it? Sarcoidosis. I had a friend that had that. It's not very nice.
I am rather spiritual. I do occasionally see a shadow on the corner of my eye, but I am very intuitive with instinct and picking up what others are feeling. I'm not sure about the lady. It may be my nan in the nursing home who I haven't spoken to in a while."
Yeah, I think that it is her, love. And I want you to go, if you can, go and see your nan. And just she's quite lonely in the home. Okay, so I see her really timid, really like sitting there, just just looking out. They just leave her sitting there. I don't like that. So, but yeah, please, just if there's any animosity or whatever the case may be, which I don't feel like there is, but go there and say hello and goodbye, like a proper nice, beautiful goodbye to her. And I'll leave that there. She's very lonely. It'll be such a big surprise. She's shown me like all her face light up. You know what I mean? So she's beautiful. All right. So let's go back a step. Is there any more validations there early? Not yet. Okay, if you're on one of the other pages, come over to the main page, which is Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. We're streaming live across Alive 90.5 FM. And if you'd like to have a free mini reading, I'm an international psychic medium. I relay direct messages from spirit. I don't use any cards. This is my desk here, okay? This is my desk with the with the book and the pen and everything like that. So come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. So Dixie Keane is from Wellington in New Zealand. I think I've been there. Helen Mansell, send me that video of your son doing that dance. I can't wait to see the World Championships. He's the UK World Champion for hip hop, and his team is Genesis. So send it to me so I can watch it because I love all that stuff. Okay, let's keep going. What else does Spirit get? Susan Daniel, hi Lesley, she says. Rosie Tinsley, hello. She says hi, hello from Queensland. Hi Lesley, hi Ellie, hi Spirit. What else we got here? Barbara Orchard, hi Lesley, I'm from Queensland. Is there a message for me? Thank you. Will mum's and my health be all right in a week or so? Yes, love. I do feel like this is up to both of you. Okay, so a lot of things going on around you, Barbara. That's what's brought the health down. But I also feel like that going forward, you've got a lot of things that you can do to actually help yourself. So a lot of things coming up, okay, which is going to be fine. It's all about you and mum right now. That's what I'm hearing. I'm also getting 17, 1 and 7 is 8 in the month of August as well. So what's coming up this year in August? I feel like birthdays, anniversary, memorial, something like that. I just heard the word afraid. What are you afraid of? Like, I don't feel like there's a lot. I just heard a female say she's a worry wart. worry wart. That's what I'm hearing. So, and I also want to say too, there's a little bit of issues around communication. They also show me pockets, okay? So they show me the empty pockets at the moment. So dishing out a lot of money. So a lot of money going out, not much coming in at the moment. But I feel like June and July, things will be coming in. Now, is it either you or your mum that has the issues with the female plumbing area? So I feel like something's not right around the female plumbing area, something around the lower part of the bladder / into the, the ovaries, around that part. That's the pain that I'm feeling at the moment. I'm also getting 2 and the month of February as well. So February, did I say that? I was for the last March. Yeah. That's really bizarre because they said February / into March, but I already thought I'd said that, but I must have heard it earlier and didn't write it down. But I also want to say too, going forward, keep your chin up, okay? It's not all doom and gloom all the time, and no matter what people say around you, don't worry about the little chitter chat and all that little crap that they always talk about in the background. Don't worry about it. It's not your business what they think of you or what's going on around you. Just leave it there and just silence. Keep the lips shut. Keep the mouth closed at the moment, okay? And I'll leave that there. It's all about you guys, so look after your mum too. Thank you for that. Helen Manser said, I'll put some more on the senior team, England, hip hop winning bronze, who are one of the best in the world, and then Genesis Elite, all boy hip hop are the best of the best. Amazing. That's so cool. I love it. I can't wait to see that. And I'm very happy to have you on the show too. Susan Daniel, I'm looking for advice regarding my retirement, or should I continue working in my business for another few years? I don't feel like that the retirement is for you at the moment. I feel like business for another. I know you probably just want to retire, but I feel like you could do like another couple of years. I just feel like that if you do retirement right now, it's going to be very boring because you've been so busy. So I don't feel like it's a time to drop everything and just retire. Okay, so there's a lot more. They're saying to me that you've got a lot more motivation, a lot more drive. You didn't get to this far to get to this far. Don't stop. They're saying. So I'll leave it there. Okie doke. Let's go forward. If you've got a question, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I'll see you there. We're streaming live across 8 platforms. We're on Alive 90.5 FM Facebook page. We're also on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. And this is my 65th show. And we are going to go over to our sponsors, and we'll be back in a minute. Thank you. Play.
Ability.
Okay, so Kim sent one through. Okay. There you go. That is exactly what I said. You are spot on.
Does your smile embarrass you? If you have loose, damaged, or missing teeth, or loose fitting dentures, better call Dr. Jack.
Okay.
Dr. Jack and the team at Infinity Dental.
Beautiful. All right.
Smile.
What else have we got? Sue White just sent through one. Have you got that one? Got it. She's all over it, Ellie.
Replacing them
Okay.
with a healthy smile, you'll be proud to show off. For a radiant smile designed to last your lifetime, schedule a consultation today at infinitydentalcare.com.au. Station sponsor.
What's on at Workers? Enjoy free live music every Saturday night at Workers Blacktown, every Saturday night and Sunday afternoon at Workers Sports, and every Sunday afternoon at Workers Hubertus. Plus, enjoy a full range of dining facilities. Visit the website at www.workersclub.com.au for the full music schedule, plus plenty of other activities including raffles, bingo, promotions, and fun events. Workers is your club. Station sponsor. Are you looking for a home loan or refinancing your existing loan? Confused by all the mortgage rigmarole? Not sure where to start? Give Deb a call from Debbie Does Home Loans. With access to over 30 lenders, she can find you the best deal according to your personal situation. Best part is, you won't pay a cent for her services. Call Deb on 0449 909 133. The mortgage broker who puts the fun back into finance. DebbieDoesHomeLoans.com.au. Station sponsor. Are you planning to buy a property to live in or for investment? At Hills and Shores Property Buyers Agency, we make property buying easy and
send me your questions, guys.
In-depth market analysis and best-in-class service delivers outstanding returns for your hard-earned money. Call us now at 8880-8990 or go to our website hillsandshores.com.au to book a free consultation with us. Remember, we are buyers' trusted agents. We go really hard to get the best deal from sellers. Station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to my show. We're streaming live across 8 platforms, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, a live 90.5 FM Facebook page as well. And if you'd like to have a free reading, a mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, so we can see your questions there. But over to you there, Miss Ellie. We've got a few validations.
Sue White said, validation, my son has a bad allergy around the eyes and face. Father was diabetic and my husband's brother passed. Had a pocket watch on his belt. Thank you so much for your blessed with a beautiful gift. I'm going to my daughter in Port Macquarie in November.
Ah, beautiful. Well done, Spirit. Thank you.
And Kim Gratian said, you are spot on. I am stressed at the moment as 2 of my daughters are not talking to each other. January is a good month. It is my birthday month. Looking forward to some good things coming in as I have been struggling a bit lately.
Yeah, stop saying that you're struggling too. If you keep putting it out there to the universe that you're struggling, well, guess what's going to happen? You're going to keep struggling because the universe is listening 24/7 to what you're saying. Don't say that at all anymore now, Kim, okay? Please, you should know better than that. You've been on my shows forever. What have we got here? Let's keep going. I am from Aberdeen, South Dakota, Cassandra Beck. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. I love to know who I'm helping around the world. Rosie Tinsley, will my interview go well? I'm a bit nervous as it's with my current employer. Any insight would be appreciated. I do feel like it will go well, but you need to still pretend that that you haven't got it in the bag yet. That you have to be this like you're going for a brand new interview, if that makes sense. Okay, so don't feel like that you're going to walk in there and be a little bit cocky about it and think that you've got it all wrapped up. Just go in there and be professional and smile. Okay, so the energy that from your smile that you give off there, Rosie, will actually generate through the room. So, and you walk up like an exclamation mark. Don't walk there like a hunchback or a question mark. Just walk there like a big exclamation mark. Not too tall, not too cocky about it. But yeah, I feel like things are going to go fine for you. They wouldn't be interviewing if they didn't. But I feel like there's a couple more, like 2 or 3 more people, maybe 4 people that have gone for the same role. And I'll leave that there. But I see smiles. I feel like the interview is going to go well. And I'll leave it there. You just got to know your product, okay? So if you know what you're talking about in the interview and you're a little bit of a step ahead and done your research on what they're looking for, I feel like this is going to go very well. So it's purely the ball's in your court, I'm hearing. I'm also getting pain in the lower abdomen area for you. So what's going on there? Because I feel like Rosie, there's something not right, or is it definitely a lady around you that has something not right in the lower abdomen area? And this is around the bladder / into the pelvic area, female. Okay, another one. That's the second one already. Okay, I feel like this is gives you a bit of anxiety as well. If that's not you, it's definitely someone around you. Now, who's the person also left on the left-hand side underneath the rib cage, around the kidney or the back of the kidney? I feel like it's what do they call it? Adrenal fatigue. So, and I get the anxiety around this person as well. So if that's not you, I feel like this is a female around you, like a mum or an auntie or someone like that. And I'll leave that there, but keep your chin up. It's all going to go really well. And manifest you getting the job, like manifest you getting it, with your qualities, not just because you actually work in the company, but because of your qualities. And I'll leave that there. So we've got Erin Walsh says, hi, Lesley and Ellie. I hope you are very well. Yes, things at work have been rough lately. Trying to stay positive and make it through. Does Spirit see any relief coming soon? Maybe another nurse to help me. Trying to manifest it. Or I don't feel like that's going to happen. I don't know why. I just got the number 6 for you there, Erin. So I just heard 6 months. Has this been going on for 6 months, or what's the 6 month mark? What's that mean to you? Or have you been in that role for 6 months or in that area? Because I feel like it's taking its toll on you. It's like you can't sleep. It's overwhelming you. Everything's on top of you at the moment. So I just want to say too, preservation of your body, lots of water, hydrate, and keep going, people need you. So, and if you ask for help, it's like they turn a blind eye to you, that's what I'm seeing. So just keep your chin up. A lot of people need you. And because you do your job so well, that's why they're relying on you to take the fort, you know what I mean? Like to look after the castle. That's why, because you do it so well. And a lot of people need you, Lovey. Yeah, she says she's trying to manifest it. Keep picturing yourself with more help. Keep picturing yourself, with someone else coming on board that suits you. Like, ask spirit to bring it on board for you, and it will. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Okay, what else have we got here? Let me just go back. Any more validations there, Ellie? Not yet. So, Jade Donnell. Hi, lovely. I'm from Adelaide. My first time watching you. I would love a reading from a loved one. So, Jade, how we work here is I see your question come up, and all you have to do is after the question is type a big capitals validation on the page, and then write your validation, whatever it is that resonates with you from the reading, and then Ellie will read it out over here. Okay, so, but I don't know why. I just heard country around you, and I'm also getting 14 around you. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. So what's coming up in May/June this year that's really significant for you? I feel like there's either travel to the country or something around country and something around travel, maybe separate, because I just saw them together. Then I saw the wall up, and then I saw them split in half, if that makes sense. I'm also getting 11 for you. 1 and 1 is 2, and the month of February and also November. I've got December as well. Lots of stuff coming up for you between November and December. Okay? Lots of stuff. Now, when you go to bed at night, does your head get really itchy? Because Spirit is giving me a really really itchy head. Richie. So who is Richie? I don't know why I said that. But yeah, it's like when you go to bed, does your head get really itchy and you're thinking what's wrong with you? But I don't feel like there's anything wrong with your head. I feel like this is spirit just touching your hair, okay? And I feel like this is a male figure. And was this a like a past loved one that actually had something that that didn't agree with the body with him? And it's how can I say it? I don't want to say it like I see it, because I can't say that on air. But I feel like this person's had something that was misdiagnosed, and later on it caught up on him, if that makes sense. Okay, so and I feel like this was a male, but because he was trusting what he was told, he didn't look any further into it, if that makes sense. So I just see him quite unwell, and I see him 1 minute there, then 1 minute gone, but he was comfortable when he passed on, if that makes sense as well. Okay, so I'll leave that there with him. But I'm also getting the number 13 to 4 and April. So this month is very significant. I feel like this is the end of the month that is going to be nice and significant. Okay, so whatever that means at the end of the month for you. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. All right. Where are we up to? I've done that one. Rita Danebergs. I haven't heard that name before. Should I stay where I am, or should I sell up, please? Oh, I feel like October is the time to sell up. I don't know why. I've had October for a lot of people lately to sell up if they do sell up. So it's not the right time now. What do we got? 6 months to go. So that might have been the 6 that I had before. So I feel like 6 months to go. I just heard it again. So Rita Danebergs, I'll just write your name down. So I feel like there's like 6 months to go. That's what I'm getting for you. Lots of stuff coming around for you around October for property, okay? And I feel like that's going to be the best time to sell / into November, maybe December. They're saying to me January as well. I feel like you're going to be in the property by January. Okay, because I see property, and I see smiles, and I see like signing contracts. So lots of stuff to sign. When you're signing the contracts, just make sure that you're not like overlooking it and trusting what you're actually signing. Just make sure you look at everything, okay? Because when I see contracts, I always get red flags with them. So make sure everything's tickety-boo. Make sure everything is on point. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any more validations there, Ellie? Over to you.
Yep, there is this too. Barbara Orchard said, probably Mum, we both have COVID at the moment, thanks.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough.
And Rose Tinsley said, thank you, could be my twin sister, not sure with the lower abdomen. I have lower back pain, hip and thigh. I've just recently been diagnosed with diabetes. I did a 3-month contract in October 2022 in the role I am applying for. Yes, there are 2 to 3 applicants, thank you. External, thank you.
Right, beautiful. What did she say? She said 2 to 3 contracts.
2 to 3 other applicants.
2 to 3 other applicants.
And she did a 3-month contract in October.
Oh, okay, there you go. That's what the October was all about. That's cool. Thank you. Okay, where was I up to? Who was up to? All right, let's keep going. So how I work, guys, is you send me a question on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you can get a free reading from me. And I'm just reading this one. Thank you. I've at least just read that one out. Natalie Sherwin, she says, love and light, everybody. Thank you. We've also got Rita Danebergs. Thank you, Leslie. That's beautiful, but send us the validation, Rita. We love validations here. Type in capitals validation and then send that through for us, please. Grand Rising Beautiful Souls from Donna Warriner. Thanks for joining me. Let me go back. Who else have we got here? I would love a reading if you receive any messages from Spirit for me. Thank you. Julie Paul. Julie. Okay, Paul. So what do we have here? I have the number 14 for you. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. I'm also getting 13 around you as well, and April. So 4 and April. Is there a young little girl around you? Because I feel like there's a young little, like looks like a blondie little girl. Or was that you when you were a kid? Or who is that? Or a child? Because I just saw this young little girl running past, like blonde hair, little dress, really cute, little dress, all dressed up. Dress ups. She's saying dress ups. Really, really cute. And also the number 17 around you. 1 and 7 is 8 in the month of, I can't even talk, the month of August. So, and I feel like there's an elderly lady around you that has issues with speech or something like that, because I feel like I had a bit of confusion. I feel like there was I can't concentrate. I feel like I can't get my words out. Like my tongue is stuck back in my throat. Tongue in throat. And also, I'm also getting number 17. I already said 17. So 17 is definitely a number for you, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you could validate that, that would be amazing. Okie dokie. What else have we got here? Helen Mansell. Anything, please, on my home and me moving in with partner. I'm there, but I'm packing everything up at mine. My partner has become territorial with his home when we're meant to be sharing. Will it work out? She's saying, it's so stressful. I'm so exhausted. Will I be happy eventually at partner's home? Oh, I don't know. I just get the feeling that you've cramped the style. I don't know. It's like he liked it the way he was because everything was his way. Now he's got to adjust to you being there, so that's the issue. So it's like you've cramped the style. That's what I'm hearing. So I feel like it's going to take its time if it's going to work out. That's what I'm getting. I don't like to be negative about things like this. I want to say it's going to be beautiful, but I can't say that's going to be beautiful because I feel like there's more teething to come. Okay, teething to come as yeah. That's what I'm hearing. More teething. Sorry about that. I just feel like there's too much. There's too much like I don't know, emotions in the air. It's like everyone's got to pull back the reins, and just sit back and just remember that's his home. It's like you're upsetting the apple cart, but you don't mean to. I know you don't mean to, but you're upsetting his apple cart, and his apple cart's just about tipped over. So he's lost himself at the moment. Let's keep going. Okay. Helen Palanges, do you have anything for me, please? What does it mean when you see like a smoky haze in the air and then it disappears? Thought I was imagining this, but when I am on my lounge, in my lounge room, this has happened a few times. Yeah, it could be spirit around you. 100%. I don't know. Sometimes, like I've seen, it's like me and my boss were talking about it the other day. And I was sitting at my desk and he was standing outside the door and he actually thought that I walked past him, but it wasn't me. I was sitting at my desk. So we have something like that at work. And then today he's got a bit agitated, got up out of his chair and he goes, I can feel him around. I said, you're a medium. Hello. So, and I could feel the spirit around, but we couldn't really see it, like it was just playing with us. So sometimes they're not pets, guys. You've got to send them off. You know what I mean? So they're not to play games with. If they're in your home and you can feel them there and they don't belong to you, or they're causing a bit of strife or communication breakdown, or there's issues, or people are getting sick in the home, you've got to ask yourself what's going on around you in the home, because that'll be spirit. As crazy as it sounds, I've seen it 100 times with different houses and readings that I've done, but it's actually spirit doing their thing. They're causing a little bit of chaos. They don't know you, you don't know them, they're not pets, they're strangers. So you just acknowledge them and you send them off, So Julian Poole, I feel like that reading was maybe meant for someone else. That's okay. So what else we got? Anne Williams, can I have a message, please? Is there a future together ahead of me and Mike? Oh, Anne Williams. I feel like that the ball is in your court at the moment, but you're second guessing. I'm trying not to read into what you just said, but I feel like second guessing everything. Okay, because you've been hurt before, clearly. But I'm also getting 13 for you as well. 1 and 3 is 4 in the month of April. So what does that mean for you? Has this been going on for about a year? Because I don't know. I heard 1 year, 12 months. 1 year, 12 months. What does that mean to you? So, and what's with the property as well? Have you got a property and he doesn't, or is it vice versa? Because I just saw you in a property and I saw him not in a property. Does that make sense? So I feel, just be careful with, if that's your property, just be careful with that, please. Oh, yes. Let's keep going. So Anne Williams, no, 14 years together. But what does 1 year to 12 months mean? What does that mean to you? I don't understand why I would have got that. So yeah. What does it mean for the 1 year, 12 months? It doesn't make sense. Oh, hoping to buy a house. There you go. Because I said property and I said 1 year to 12 months. Yeah, but it didn't click to me. Fair enough. I do feel like there's going to be property, and I do feel like that you'll probably end up buying it together. They're showing me wedding bells as well. Have you guys tied the knot yet or not? I just feel like there's wedding bells around as well. They're saying to me it's all meant to be. And I'll leave that there. Over to you there, Ellie.
So Aaron Walsh said, I've been in this role for 6 months. This is the same place that wants to promote me, but I can't fill that role until there is another nurse. I also have planned a vacation in June. I will manifest and ask Spirit to send another nurse.
Yeah, beautiful. That's what I said, 6 months. What was her name? Erin Walsh.
Erin Walsh.
Yeah, I said the 6 months, as I remember. So, where was it? Erin Walsh. Yes, 6 months. And beautiful. What else have we got here? I'm hoping to get married. Yeah, I think it's going to happen, Anne. I do. I saw wedding bells. I saw the like the old-fashioned wedding church bell where it just ding, 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 ding. That's what I heard and that's what I saw. So how cool is that? So we want photos of the wedding, please. We want to know about the bridal party. We want to know everything, all right? So just saying. Jade Donald, validation. So where's your validation there, Jade? Send a capitals validation and send the validation underneath for us, please. So I do feel like that wedding is going to be coming up. And it's like, I don't want to spoil the surprise, but I feel like you're thinking that it's never going to happen, but then all of a sudden it happens. Natalie Sharon, my youngest daughter talks about the zombie people around she sees sometimes. Hang on, let's go back to that. Okay, Natalie Sharon, my family and I are getting sick over and over. One end of the house is so cold all the time, and I've noticed that anyone visiting has stopped coming any further than the front door. That is spirit, Lovey, because that reminds me of me always talking about a room in the house that's actually got like it's dark and dingy. It's always cold. It's always just like that energy is really, really negative. It's not the right energy. So you need to go in there, acknowledge them, and send them off. Get rid of them. They're not pets, especially energy like that, because the energy in the home is always going to be. It should be like a higher. They say like a higher vibration. Whereas for me, when I do my readings, I'm a lower vibration because I need to be calm and I need to be like in a meditated state on the other side. But for the home, it's going to be around the, like the higher vibration, like happy, like motivated, like pushing each other to be the best they can be. You know what I mean? So if it doesn't feel like that, then it doesn't feel right, And I'll leave that there. But over to you there, Miss Ellie. Haven't got anything? So let's keep going. So usually spirit will hang around. It'll just keep hanging around and annoying people and if it's not the right spirit. If it's good spirit, or if it's your spirits, like your past loved ones or something like that, then they will hang about. They will actually stay there and do the right thing by you. Okay. So let's keep going. You're welcome there, Anne. Raymond Prieto Jr. Hello, what do you think if I should... Oh, okay. Well, that's not a very good... Bless you, Ellie, but she's on point. What are we in? 46 minutes in and frightening the life out of us all again.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Now, look, we got a stupid question here. Raymond, I don't know why you would ask us that. What do you think if I should mess around with Madison? Why would you want to mess with someone's life? Come on. Would you like it done to you? And that's it. I'm not going to go there any further. It's just ridiculous. I can't say this name. Danny Jovanic. Good morning. Any messages for me, please? Jovanovic. I can't say it. So I can't even say your first name. It's like unusual. I'll just call you Danny. Jela. Any messages? Jan and I feel like this is Croatian or Serbian. Why do I get Croatian or Serbian type of culture around you? And I'm not just taking it from the surname. I just feel like it's like Swedish or something like that, like something overseas, far away from us. That's what I just heard. And I get horses for you as well. I'm seeing horses galloping. I'm seeing farm. I'm seeing a lot of like little pigs and stuff like that. I'm seeing a lot of little animals, little lambs, everything, sheep. I'm seeing a lot of stuff like little animals. Was that around you when you were younger or now? I don't feel like it's now. I feel like this might have been younger. I'm getting 18 around you. 1 and 8 is 9 in the month of September as well. 13's coming up. So 13 and 4 or April as well for you. I just feel like there's a lot of little things that can be changed around you at the moment, but it's up to you whether you want the change to happen, okay? So it's the ball's in your court. That's what I'm hearing, all right? So whatever you say goes. It's like follow me, then don't do as I do as I say. That's what I'm hearing for you, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Okie dokie. What else have we got here? So if you'd like to have a free reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. We're streaming live across 8 platforms tonight. We are on YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble. We've got quite a few people on the live. We've got Tanya Aiken says, thank you for that scary scream. My feet nearly left the floor. Ellie.
Like I said to her, I bet she had it all the way up in the mountains. You're welcome, Tanya.
Oh, that's funny. Tanya Aiken she says sneeze, not scream. Yeah. Daniela, that's what I just said. Serbian. Was it Serbian? Yeah, Serbian. And I wrote it down. She says she's Serbian. There you go. That's perfect. Thank you. Can't get any better than that. And my nickname is Danny. Oh, there you go. And I said Danny because I couldn't say your first name is Danny Jalili, whatever it is. So write big validation and in capitals, and then put that all the validation underneath for us there, Danny. I'll just say Danny because that's easy. She's on a farm and she has dogs. She says, I lived on a farm. Okay. She's writing just single messages, but I have to see what else she's written there. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know, Raymond, when you say messing around with someone, it doesn't mean the right thing from my point of view. Okay, you just either want to be with someone because you like them and you love them and you want to be with them because you want to respect them and you want to have a happy life with them, or the other way or not. I don't understand the question. So let's go back. Do you have any more validations there, Ellie? Will I go back and check? So we've got Regan King. Okay. Oh, Jana Novik. Wendy Harvey just sent me that. We've got Regan King. She says, hi, Ellie and Leslie. Hope you're both well. I'd love to ask a question tonight about my brother and sister-in-law. Does Spirit see good things ahead and what they're longing for coming soon? And thank you, honey. So does Spirit see good things ahead? Yes, I do see things good ahead, Regan. So I feel like there's been a lot of things under the bridge. You're saying to me a lot of stuff going under the bridge, okay? But I feel like that things have got to change. It's either, I just heard now or never for you, now or never. If you don't change where your mindset is and you don't change what's going on around you, because you can do this with your mind, it's now or never. That's what I'm hearing. They're saying to me you ought to get out of automatic mode, lovey. Automatic mode is like, I see this with a lot of people. So it's time for, getting out. 16, a number I'm getting for you as well, 7 in July. So lots of stuff coming up for a lot of people in July. I keep getting July. I don't know why. I wish I could pinpoint it, but because it's for so many people, I'm trying to pinpoint it to the universe or to the world. So lots of stuff coming up in July for you as well. They're showing me if I put my hand out like this, you can see me on the live. It's my hand is flat. My left hand is flat, and I can see the money. Just if you hold your hand out, the money's going to flow in. That's what I'm seeing with you, because I see money. I see like the notes, and then I see them flicking off as well. So make sure that you don't have empty pockets. That's what I want to say. So it's really important to get the finances up to scratch and in your pocket, not out of your pocket. So keep that in mind, especially when you see something. It's like, oh, will I, should I buy it? But you got to ask, do I need it? Okay, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. It's time for change. It's time, a lot of change around you. At the moment, I would love to know if spirits see all their hard work pay off for them, please. Yes. So Regan King says, I just did her, but she says, my brother and sister-in-law have been going through a lot at the moment, and I would, whoops, the screen's just jumped, and I would love to know if spirits see all the hard work pay off for them. Yes, they do, lovey. The time is right. They've got to get their mindset right as well, okay? Because whatever they're putting out into the universe, they have to change their mindset. I do get itchy eyes around you as well. I don't know why. I've got itchy eyes. It's like blurry eyes, itchy eyes. I'm not sure which one's which. So if spirit here is what I feel is the old owners who lived here 30 or more years ago, how is best to help them or co-live without the effects on my health? Do you mean that you've got the old owners who lived here? Yeah, so you just got to acknowledge them and send them off, lovey. It's that simple. Acknowledge them. You don't need, I have heard people charging psychics over here, or whatever you want to call them, saying that they're ghost rescuers, and that they're charging a small fortune to do over the phone, mind you, to get rid of the ghosts in your house. Well, don't even bother paying anyone. Just go and just do it yourself and say, okay, I acknowledge you. I just want you to go. You're not welcome here. I need you to leave my family alone and leave me alone out of the house now. And and I'll call you back whenever I need you. Okay? That's what you do with them. Doesn't matter if they're the old owners. Doesn't matter who it is. You need to actually move them on. They don't like to sometimes they don't like to have people in their previous home. That's, it's kind of weird saying that. It's kind of weird thinking that or whatever, but that's how it is. You're not the first person that I've seen or told this to. Okay, let's keep going. So send me your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You will see me there. We're live across 8 platforms tonight, including Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble, and we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
All today's hits and yesterday's favourites.
Alive 90.5.
Could Bergamet Advance be the way? BJE 100 is exclusive to Nat Health Solutions and supports heart and liver health, as well as supporting blood circulation and relieving inflammation. Live life to the full with Bergamet Advanced. To order, call 1300 977 889 or visit bergamet.com.au.
Read the label and use as directed.
Station sponsor.
We all know that paying for a funeral can be a financial burden. However, have you ever thought of paying off a prepaid funeral with none of the ongoing premiums that is associated with 6590900.
Oh, what do we got here? Oh, wow, that's a big validation, Jade. Beautiful. Oh.
Station sponsor.
We are
What did we get? What did I get? Where's my book?
Specializing in Australian corporate investigations and information risk management.
When did I read for her? It must have been over the page.
Social media intelligence.
Here you go.
Risk management, internal or
So I
external
got
investigations. Professional and
hang on.
proactive insight intelligence.
14th of February. So I got the 14th.
Australia-wide or global. Facts,
We got
not opinion. 02-882-9837.
big validation. Love it. We got, where's the February? Got February there as well. Husband and I are traveling our country way to visit mum in June. Where's June? So I get June. Where's 6? June. There it is there. Oh my God, lots of stuff.
Coordinators and plan management, community nursing care for high needs, and much more. To contact us, visit abilitychoicecare.com.au or call us on 1300
itchy
10
eyes.
0011. Station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to my show. And over to you there, Miss Ellie. We've got a lovely big meaty validation.
Actually got two, but
Oh, beautiful, even
So
better.
the first one's from Jade Donald. She said, "My birthday is the 14th of February. My husband and I are traveling our country way to visit mum in June. The month February and November are my husband's birth month.
Oh,
My head does get quite itchy. The mail that came through may either be my granddad or uncle, as I was so close with my granddad, who passed within
cool.
6 months of his diagnosis with cancer, and my
Oh.
uncle, who passed suddenly and was in hospital. And my auntie and cousin FaceTimed me as they live in the UK to let me know. And then an hour later, I received another call saying he suddenly passed, and I was the only family member from Australia to say goodbye to him, and we don't actually know what happened to him.
oh,
Thank you so much. That was awesome, and can't wait to see what November, December holds for me."
yeah, beautiful. What a great validation. Thank you so much. I love the meaty validations. And we've got another one, Regan.
Regan said 17th of July is my daughter's birthday. Okay, yes, that's a big thing with me at the moment. I have been doing a lot of silly impulse shopping of unnecessary items. I have got
Naughty.
I have got to change. I have got to change very much my mindset around this, as I am doing it when I'm down to try and cheer me up. But there are a bigger picture ahead for me, and that's one thing I have to stop doing. Thank you so much for the validation, and have to say, loved Ellie's little fright sneeze.
Oh,
It was definitely on cue with the big one tonight. Lol, sound
Yeah.
just gone completely. Got back tired, dry eyes I have had.
yeah, right. Wow. Sorry, it took me a little while to write that, Jade says. No, it doesn't matter. We love it. As long as we get a validation, we're pretty cool about it. We expect it straight away, though. No, I'm only joking. But it's pretty cool. Thank you. Thank you. Right, where was I up to? So let's go back. So if you'd like to have a free reading, come over to the main page. We've already had quite a few meaty. How many have we had so far, Ellie? About 20? 4, 5,
About
10. 10. Oh, that was a bit of exaggeration by me. I thought it was about 20.
Let's go 15.
I feel like I've read about 20. Oh, let's keep going. So what have we got here also? When my dad was in hospital and before he passed, my half-sister stopped all my calls to the hospital because I would not send her money. Didn't get to say goodbye to Dad. I'm in Northern Ireland. My dad was in England, but always kept in touch. He was to come over for my birthday in March of that year, but passed in January from Geraldine. That's really sad. That's really sad. Geez, I don't know what's going on with the world. People are going crazy. People are just ridiculous, not worrying about others, not worrying about anything but themselves. Bullying, torturing, it's okay to bully these days apparently as well. So I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I just call it out as the truth most of the time, and I'm quite fed up with it actually. So let's keep going. No, where are we? Just everyone's having a conversation. Emma Louise McNabb would love a reading. Thank you in advance. That's what I always say. Thank you in advance. On all my emails, I've got thank you in advance. I don't know why. I just like it. McNabb. I think I did a reading for you the other night too there. Emma, I remember writing your name down because the McNabb is different. Because I always think of you as the NAB bank. Because we've got a NAB bank. I don't know why I got to write that down. for some reason on my right side underneath my rib cage into my back area. Even when I touch it, it hurts. I don't know what's going on there. So around either the liver area or the what do you call it, the kidney. You've got gallbladder on that side as well. So what's going on around that area for you, you know? So I just feel like there's something not right, or someone around you. Actually, this is a male. I just heard the letter B, B-double-E, or B as in B, you know, like the letter B. What does that mean to you, Brian? Something like that. I don't know. It's a male around you, unless that's a female name, and I'm getting a male coming through. I don't know why. It's weird. But I'm also getting a male coming through with dark hair, dark eyes for you. I always get the dark hair, dark eyes. They like me. I'm also seeing the little bit of a belly on him as well. So I feel like this is a father figure to you. And I feel like it's like I feel like this person's passed over, but it was like he needed to go, but he didn't want to go, but he had to go, if that makes sense. Okay, so as much as that sounds weird, but that's how I feel it was about. And I'm getting the number 23 around you. 2 and 3 is 5 in the month of May as well. So what's coming up in May this year / switching over to June, because I see the June month is going to be a lot more smiles. Okay, so the same to me, zippity zip around May. Keep it quiet. Don't say too much. And then over into June, you're going to have a few little hiccups there, but lots of things are going to be smiles. Okay, so normal little hiccups for you over in June, which is, you know, like you can cope with that. They're saying to me, you've got itchy fingers. So I'm seeing left. What do they say? It's left to leave, right to receive for money. So left to leave, right to receive. But I'm getting itchy hands around you. So does someone have like psoriasis or some form of eczema on their hands? Because my left hands, where my fingers are all around here, is all itchy. I don't know what's going on there. I just feel like the fingers are just really, I don't know, something's not right, or they've been burnt, or some skin's coming off. I don't know. I can't see now. So I'm also getting number 11 around you. 1 and 1 is 2 in the month of February. You've got November as well. So big things, big times, big changes coming up in November for you. And are you thinking of moving as well? Because I just heard the word moving, and I just saw house. Or who's that around you that's close to you? Do you have a sister as well that looks like you? Because I feel like this sister's either moving or you are. Is there a twin? Okay. Last time remember the last time we said twins, and then we had about 36 twins that came up.
That was a Wednesday show, 116.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
That was scary.
so that was freaky. That was really freaky. So it was quite funny, actually. It was really weird. Well, it freaked me out that night. It was quite funny.
There were 2 nights like that.
It was 2 nights. That's right, because it was the Sunday night, and then we had the Monday night here.
It was also a Wednesday.
Was it a Wednesday?
Yeah.
No, was it a Wednesday into a Sunday? I can't remember, or a Sunday into a Monday.
It was
Anyway,
Wednesday
never
and
mind.
Sunday. We weren't at the Wednesday.
Yes, we got freaked out. That's for sure. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, I've read that one. So we've done that. We've done that. So if you'd like to have a free reading, then come over to the main. Oh, Ellie. So come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You will see us there. You'll see me jumping or trying to concentrate. Nellie's blasting me over here with the sneezies.
You're welcome.
Jacqueline Antraba, she says, and then I felt him around me. Okay, well, I missed the first bit of that. Okay, hi, lovely. I had an experience today. I was on the phone with my sister, and my phone went strange, and my sister said that my name went across the screen. And she said that a message went across the screen saying, Dad Antrobus. How cool is that? Yes. And then she said, and then I felt him around me. That is so cool. That is, if that's not a clear message from your dad, from spirit, I don't know what else is, lovey, but that's beautiful. And she's got quite a few flags in there. Tanya Agan says, oh yes, the twins. Yes. Do you remember that night? Yes. Wendy Harvey remembers that night, and so does Jill Polglaze. I think Tracy Gibson was there. Andy Dan was there, and we had a night or 2 nights. The first night was the first one that was fascinating, wasn't it, Ellie? And then the second one was, I said, oh, please, Spirit, don't start this again, because we're all freaked out. Because I said Melissa, Michelle, and Paul was the names. And sure as ever, we had Melissa and Michelle came up and said that they were twins, and then there was a Peter, and then there was a brother, and there was a cousin, and everyone was related to a Melissa, Michelle, or a Paul. It was crazy. Over to you, Ellie.
I don't have anything.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something. So, yes, bless you, Ellie. We're all blessing you again, Ellie. Cassandra Beck, may I get a reading? Thanks in advance. Everyone's going to go thanks in advance now. Cassandra. Okay. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Barbara Orchard, you're not going to believe this. Before I get to Cassandra, she said, do you have any books out? I believe they would be great. Yes, I only just thought about writing a book a year ago, and then I thought about it again the other day on the weekend, and I thought, oh God, do I have the time to do that? And I was thinking, how would I do it really quick? And I was thinking maybe I can just record my voice talking and it'll write for me. Maybe I could do something like that. And I was thinking, how would I actually start it? Would it be, have like the whole truth, nothing but the truth? Because I get into a little bit of trouble if I said the whole truth about things in my life. But yeah, I'm a stickler for the truth, that's for sure. So yeah, I had two. Yeah, that's right. Mindy Harvey, she said, yes, I had two Michelles and a Paul. Was an amazing night. And Tracy Gibbons says, oh yes, the twins, Melissa, Michelle's and Paul's, exactly. So they remember what I went through that night. It was like crazy. It was like every second person was a Melissa, a Michelle, or a Paul. How uncanny was that? And then there was twins of, it's like two sets of twins here, and then another set, and then they had twins, and then someone else had twins. It was crazy, wasn't it?
I remember who's there's a set of twins who come on here. I can't remember who.
Yeah, the Brown, Rachel Brown.
Rachel
Brown
Mandy,
and Mandy Brown. Mandy Brown and Rachel Brown. That's right. Then I haven't been on here for a couple of shows, but they always come on. So where was I up to? Cassandra Beck. Let's go, Spirit. So I get 15 around you. 1 and 5 is 6, and June. So what does June actually mean to you, Cassandra? Because I feel like June is going to be very significant for me. They're showing me smiles around you. So have you had some good news, or am I spoiling or the surprise of news coming up? Because I see the smiles coming up, and I feel like this is end of May flowing into June, and I feel like it's like you're skipping, like skipping down the corridor or down the street, it's like, yes, you know what I mean? So skipping around, and I feel like that's going to be good for you. It's actually exciting. I can't wait to hear back from you, actually. So, and I see a lot of smiles. I get the number 11, but my throat is quite sore at the moment. So what is with the throat? I feel like the throat's either, like when you get a bug in your throat and you can't talk, it's a little bit itchy, like not itchy, but scratchy. I call it scratchy. And what's November, the number 2, or February for you as well? So what's coming up around either February or being in February that was significant to you? Because I feel like that was a significant month. They're also showing me I feel a bit sick around you too. They're also showing me the white vehicle around you. So what's happened with the white vehicle, as well as it's like someone's lost a little bit of control. I feel like this is a male. Who's that around you? Is that you, or is that someone else around you? I just got to see who's on there. So Tanya Aikens, Geraldine, Helen Palanges, Dixie Keane. So what is going on with the person around you in the white vehicle? Because I feel like this is a male and has gone off the road a bit as well. Okay, so please be careful if there's anyone around you, 2 to 4 weeks, and this is on their way home. Okay, and I'm getting the throat really sore now. It's like there's pressure on the throat, and I feel like this throat is really, really sore. This is around a male, and I've got no breath. This is a lot of anxiety around a male. I feel like this male needs to have a welfare checked, okay? Okay, whoever that is around you. I'm getting 23 around you as well. So 2 and 3 is 5 in the month of May, and also 25. 2 and 5 is 7, and July again. So July is coming up again for people. And I'll leave that there. If you could give a validation, that would be amazing. Thank you. Okay. Oh, that's a good book, actually. Geraldine Carlton, she says, good title for the book, The Truth or Nothing But the Truth. And that's what I do with my seminars, Nothing But the Truth seminars. Yes, you've got to join that when I do that. It's pretty cool. So that's actually a good idea. I actually had another 2 names for a book, and one of my old work colleagues said, I won't tell you what the name of it is, so I don't want no one else to take it, but he said, this is the name for your book, because he's an author as well. He's written about 16 books. And he said, this is the name of your book. And I said, okay. He goes, call me when you need to. Call me. He's like one of my old besties. He goes, call me when you need to start writing. I said, all right, no problem. He's an expert. Beautiful. So Cassandra Beck said, yes, good news with court, like you said. Beautiful. Excellent. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
And Cassandra Beck also said, my dad has a sore throat and he has a white truck.
Ah, there you go. So is he, I feel like he's stable in the mind there, Cassandra, but I don't feel like that he's focusing on the road. Okay, because I actually feel like my throat, like my glands are up. I just feel like all my lymph nodes in my glands and everything is up. So I feel like something's not right with my throat. Okay. Um, yeah, I feel like I've got a bit of a scratchy throat. So the white truck, and I see him just like either nodding off or not focusing on the driving. Okay, so please kick him up the butt for that. Just get on to him about the driving. Okay, so as I don't like it, and they're saying to me 40. What is 40 or what is 4 or April? But 40. I just saw the number 40 for you. So what is the number? Is that Dad's age, or what is number 40 or 4, which is April as well? So significant month for you this month. Jill Smith's mood for a private reading. Approximately how long are you scheduling out? Oh gosh, depends. How busy I am. Sometimes I'll do it 2 weeks. Just depends on the person. I'll fit anybody in where I can, Jill. So just have to message me on the main page. Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So Leona Sunday, I have a question, please and thank you. Why do I get dizzy and lightheaded when I walk a little bit? That could be heart, but please go and get your heart checked, okay? I believe that you're suffering with a bit of anxiety around this, Leona, but please go and get the heart checked. So the heart is really important, of course. So heart issues I'm getting. So it can either be low blood pressure as well when you get dizzy. Okay. Dizzy or lightheaded is low blood pressure. And I believe that you told me once that you're on blood pressure medication. Is that correct? So let's go. What else have we got? Tanya Aikens, the truth as told through the eyes, heart, and soul of Lesley Spaliviero. I love it. I think people give me a title for my book and I'll choose it. Then I'll start writing one with the spare 5 minutes that I have in my life. Cassandra Beck, my dad's birthday. Beautiful. But what does the number 40 mean around you, Cassandra Beck? What is the number 4 or the 40? Is that the number of the house? What is it? Because I didn't see the 40 for no reason, okay? I don't understand why, unless it's just relating to 4, but I get itchy eyes around you as well. And I'll leave that there. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So Cassandra Beck said, my daughter's dad has a white vehicle and he is also 40.
Oh, there you go. That's him. 100% he's 40. There you go. 100%.
And she said, yes, I have itchy eyes.
Oh, there you go. And then she said, my dad's birthday is June 14th. He's 66, but not 40. But then she wrote that one there. Yeah, beautiful. Fair enough. I'm not talking about your dad. I'm actually talking about the person driving that white car. What has she got here? Wendy Harvey says, believe it to be true from spirit, the book. It is true. So whatever comes out from my mouth is from spirit. It's not just always from me. You can't have assumptions or opinions when you're a medium. You have to actually deliver what you get from spirit. Otherwise, the messages will stop. You'll hear psychics and these people that say things about, or the mediums say, the fake ones out there say, oh, I've got a blockage, I've got this, I've got that. And then they're fishing for more information off you because they don't understand that they're actually, it's the spirit. If they are a medium and they're BSing you, then the messages will stop because they're not the right person for the role, if that makes sense. So we've got here. Okay, over to you there, Ellie.
So Leona Sunday said, yes, they took me off the medications because my blood pressure readings were good. I don't know why he put me on that in the first place, but I feel like this. I've been like this since I quit the beta blockers. I go for a stress test on Thursday.
Yeah, beautiful. That's for the heart. Yep, beautiful. Very good. As long as you go to the doctor, as long as you go and get yourself sorted out. And yes, I'm a qualified trainer and assessor of anatomy and physiology. Yes, I do have qualifications. I do have everything to back up what I'm saying. So Leona Sunday, yes, I get anxiety a lot also, 100%. And that's because of the deficiencies that you have in your body there, lovey. So please top up your essential minerals, okay? Look up your essential minerals, trace minerals, especially magnesium. And I'll leave that there. I just heard that from Spirit. It's amazing how Spirit works. So any other thing from you there, Ellie? All right, let's keep going. I'm just going to scroll back a bit. So tell me, guys, if you want me to write a book, what should I call it? I've got 2 little names in my head, but if you come up with something better, and I love it, I will take it on board. And yeah, let's keep going. So if you've got a question you need to have answered, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. We're live across 8 platforms tonight. We're on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Facebook pages. Twitch, YouTube, Rumble. Yeah, so 5 Facebook pages. What am I saying? You know, when I went to school, I only did history. I didn't do maths. I didn't do geography. I was very bad at that. I was always a sports freak. That's why I can't count. So you'll never get me to be a bean counter, that's for sure. Over to you, the
Spirit
mister.
gives you numbers all the time.
That's exactly right. How does that work? It's really weird because when I first, yeah, I know. So when I started doing all this and I got the numbers, I'm thinking, what are you doing to me, Spirit? I can't add together. So he always forces me to add everything together because I can't add. That's why he says to me, if he wants me to do like a 7 or whatever, he'll give me like a 25, and I go, and I always have to say it out loud. 2 and 5 is 7, or the month of July. Or he'll just give me 1 and 6, or he'll give me 16 because he'll flash the numbers straight at me, and that's what I get. So I don't get it. But anyway, I was really bad at maths. I had to go and have tutoring. That's how bad I was. And my teacher, what was his name? Alan. His name was Alan. I forgot his surname. He's on my Facebook. He's a cool dude. I used to go to his house and used to sit there patiently trying to teach me how to do maths, and I couldn't get it. I could never get it. I just used to laugh at him. Yes. Over to you there, Ellie.
Oh, that was a validation anyway, so that works
Go
out.
for it.
Cassandra Beck said the dates you gave me are significant because they are either months someone's passed in or birthdays. Great reading. Thanks again, Leslie. Would you have any idea what kind of white car it might be, please?
I don't know why. I just see 4-door 4-wheel drive. I don't understand that. I did see a white ute as well. What do they got, like those like a white ute with a tray on the back? If that makes sense, tray kind of thing on the back. That's what I see. So Brittany Wheat from Newport Richie in Florida. Welcome to the show. I haven't seen your name here. So tell us where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. It'd be amazing to know who I'm helping around the world. So Leona Sunday said, the book, facts, not fiction, 100% believe it or not. I love it. Geraldine Carlton said, the truth be told, as people are nosy, they will want to know content. Yes. Gosh, you'd get such a shock when I start talking about my history, that's for sure. Cassandra Beck, my birthday is in July. Cool. So Brad Smith, hi Leslie, I would love a reading if drawn tonight. I'm hoping to start building my own client base and start my own business. Do Spirit think this is the right time? Yes, I do. I feel like after May, you've got to get all the ducks in a row there. So Brad Smith, all the ducks need to be in a row. And what I mean by that is all the admin side, the purchasing, the structure of all the admin sides set up properly, okay? And also protecting yourself in the future, because when it gets bigger, you need to know that you've got those little brick walls up around property or around anything that you value as an asset for your business, okay? And I do feel like this is going to go well, but as soon as the flow of energy stops, or you get bored with it, or you're not as motivated, then that's when the business is going to go a little bit south, okay? So you need to keep that positive energy up with the business and keep pushing for all that positive stuff to come through. What's the saying? Where focus goes, energy flows. So the more focus you have on the business, and don't get me wrong, this is not going to be like, jump in the park. This is going to be taking its toll on you. Something like 60 to 80 hours a week I'm seeing here. So please make sure that you look after your health as well. Okay, lots of rest, lots of downtime for you, because you're a high stressed person, and I feel like this is going to catch up with you. So look after the minerals, look after all the food, try and get all that side done properly first. So you've got a few little things, little obstacles to get over first before you jump into the, head first into the deep end for your business. It's a lot to do. There's a lot of things to set up, but once you have everything in order, it's going to streamline everything a lot easier for you. I'm seeing like pathways, and I'm seeing like 3 different pathways here for you and 3 different contracts. So there's a few different things, different ways. You're an ideas person, so you've got a few different ways of going through through things. You need a good accountant as well, because the accountant's going to make you rich, believe it or not. Okay, and I'll leave that there. If you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. Thank you. Cassandra Beck, thanks again. Lesley, do you see me doing the right training I need to do to get my daughter back? Yes, it's all up to you there, lovey. You need to start doing the research yourself, okay? So it's all over you. It's all up to you. Natalie Sherwin, Upper Hutt, Wellington in New Zealand. Thanks for joining me. I've never heard of Upper Hutt, Wellington. My boss was going to send me there a couple of weeks ago to go over there because we sponsored a lady in an MMA fight and one of our work colleagues. But I just said, no, I can't go because it's too much, too fast, too quick. It's like, oh, this is Tuesday and I have to go, but I have to fly by Friday or something. Or Monday, I have to fly by Friday. It was just too much for me. So Wendy Harvey says, okay, book name, Lesley can't add up to spirit. Can show her the way. I love that. That's funny. Well, I'm not going to call it that. Thank you very much there, Wendy Harvey.
I was going to say Lesley did history, not maths.
Yeah. Or I can just write the book and call it I did history, not maths. There you go, Ellie. It's easy. I think I'm invisible. Eve Wolf, what? You think you're invisible? I've just saw that message now. No one's invisible, but what happens with the live stream is that if you're not a constant, I've realized that with the algorithm in the background, that if you're not a constant person on the page or liking or whatever, then the algorithm pushes you back into the stream, in the back end of the stream, I should say. So that's what happens. So I've only just seen that now. I think I'm invisible. So Muka, hello there. Good evening. Muka is a lady that was on our show a couple of weeks ago, and she's we did a beautiful prayer for you, Muka. She's Aboriginal, and I love to know the history of the Aboriginals. It'd be amazing to learn that. But thanks for joining us. Brittany Wheat, can I have a reading, please? Did I do her earlier? No, the name rings a bell.
She did comment.
Yeah, she commented, so we've got half an hour to go. So let's keep going. Spirit, what do we got for Brittany? Oh, I don't know. I just see young children around you. Why do I see young children around you? I'm also getting 13, 4, and April around you, Brittany. I'm also I don't know if this is me or the way I'm sitting or whatever, but I feel like on the right-hand side of my underneath my rib cage again is not feeling like 100%. I feel like I'm very tight, very uncomfortable there. So it's gallbladder, kidney, what's it called, liver? What's going on there? Because even if I press there, it's a bit painful. I'm also getting number 23 around you. 2 and 3 is 5 in the month of May. So coming up in May this year, lots of things coming up for you. So they're saying to me, hold on to the rocket. I just saw the rocket, and I just saw the rocket starting to go up to the moon. So hold on, they're saying to me, okay? Don't tread on anyone's toes while you're getting there. So just keep to yourself. Best way to be. And I'll leave it there. Right. Let's keep going. Brittany Weed, I've also been here before and you gave me an accurate reading. Oh, thank you. Beautiful. Barbara Orchard, title of book, Fair Dinkum Facts of a Psychic by the Real Deal. Oh, I love it. Thank you. I'm going to actually have to put all these book names together. Beverly, have you had your... Okay, we'll just keep going. Jill Smith's new title, I Speak to Spirit, or I can hear you in heaven. Oh, I like that one. I can hear you in heaven. That's cool. Love that. Natalie Sherwin, Wellington is the capital. Upper Hutt is about half an hour drive from here. Oh, that's beautiful. And it looks really, really like crystal, like a lot of greenery, a lot of crystal clear water. Is that? Yeah. Ellie's mum, Beth, is nodding her head at me. I just saw you over the top of my iPad.
That's Wellington. Yeah, that's.
I just saw greenery and I just saw lots. Oh, show me, Ellie.
That's.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Ellie. Ellie just pulled it up onto the screen for me. But yeah, that's what I saw. I can't see what Ellie had in the background there, but I just saw the greenery around and I just saw beautiful crystal clear waters and stuff like that. It's so pretty. Really, really pretty. Brad Smith said, thank you. You make a lot of sense. Yes, thank you. So when I see, Brad, I hope you're still here, but when I see rockets and stuff like that with the businesses, I see you at about 15, 20% with the business, like rocket going to the moon. But in about June, July, it's all going to go up. You're going to be about 80% to the moon, okay? So 90 degrees is to the moon for me. So keep your hat on there, saying to me, hold on, because you go into the moon. It's going to be good, and I want to see you in a couple of months time and know where you're at. It's going to be interesting. Okay, you're welcome, Nick. Cassandra, thank you so much for tonight. Great messages. You're welcome. Muka, awesome reading and prayers. Thank you for some reason I feel there's something in the air. The spirits are moving. Yes, 100%. Eloise Robbins, hello. She says, book title, Secrets of a Psychic. Oh, that's a good one too. Wow. Very good. I love these. Julian Push said, Lesley, you did a reading. You did read me earlier, but I'm wondering if Spirit has anything specific around work for me. Yes, don't give up. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of things around you that's pulling you back, but don't give up. Okay, because I see 2 to 4 weeks, everything's going to change and backflip for you, so it's going to be good. There we go, Michelle Coburn. So Michelle Coburn today, she sent me the Psychic TV platform readings that I was doing from the show that we just did in February, which is amazing. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. She said, good night, as dozed off and my iPad fell onto the floor. Thank you so much for a lovely night. Everyone stay safe. Bye for now. Good evening to you. Okay, laughter to one side. Spirit whispers to me. Oh, that is beautiful too. I love that. I love them all. They're all really good. Natalie Sherwin, she said, Muka said, oh, hi, Ellie. Sorry I didn't say hi. She's waving. Natalie Sherwin, yes, it is green, and we're very lucky with the beautiful around us, with the beauty around us. Yes, I saw all green. It's so pretty. Brittany Weed, I have 3 beautiful children. Oh, this is for you, Ellie.
So she said, I have 3. Where is it? I have 3 beautiful children. My twin boy, girl 3 years old, and my oldest being 9. I was actually lounging in the chair next to them, and my right side was uncomfortable.
That's why my side was hurting me so much. Go figure. Brad Smith, thank you. I have my space suit ready. Oh, I love it. That's so cool. I love that one. That's a crack up. Yeah, well, you better get your spacesuit. Have you got a straitjacket there, Brad, so you can tie yourself to the rocket so you don't fall off, because you're flying, I'm telling you now. And it's going to be good, because I feel like I just heard consultant, and I just heard more people working for you. So if you've got a vision, you need to put it on paper, because I feel like the paper is more energy for you, okay? Lots and lots of energy for you. And I'm blessed to have actually told you this. And I know that you feel it in your bones as well, because it's just saying to me, you feel it like it's like alive in you. It's like this idea. It's so on point for you. Okay, where have we got here? Yes, spacesuit. That's cool. Jill Smith Smood, how can you ask Spirit for a sign? You just ask them. It's that simple. So when Spirit comes through, it's not like they're going to say to you, don't have high expectations for Spirit, guys. It's not like they're going to knock on the front door and you let them in, and then you say, oh, would you like a cup of coffee and have a seat? Let's talk about the weather or whatever's going on in the family. They don't do that, lovey. They will show you little signs, and it's what people miss is the little signs. Not saying they miss the signs, they actually miss them. They don't notice them. So for me, it's for me sitting here, anything, when I walk into this studio or when I'm at my live shows at home, I'm in neutral position. So nothing, I feel nothing. I have nothing wrong with me. But when I get into the show here, or when I go to do my shows at home, I start feeling all the things going on with my body or whatever's going on for the person that I'm reading. So it doesn't matter how many people are on the live. I try to pinpoint exactly who it is, but sometimes, when there's a lot of people on the live, it's a bit hard when you've got 50 spirits hanging outside the door waiting for, their turn. But you look for little messages, like little things, and you ask them, you talk to them in your head or out loud, doesn't matter. But you say to things, show me a sign. It can be anything, but I prefer you to show me the light flickering at a certain time, okay? A certain time that's significant. So they might make the light flick at 11:11, or you might be driving in the car, for example, and you have got a question for Spirit, and you say, Spirit, should I move to Tamworth, which is a little country town up in New South Wales for us? And I always use this as an example when you're calling in Spirit, and ask them, ask your Spirit and say, should I move to Tamworth? Give me 3 answers, yes, I should move to Tamworth and show me the faint signs or whatever it is that you need to show me in the next 7 to 10 days and not beyond 10 days. And then what will happen is you'll be sitting at the lights minding your own business, and then all of a sudden you'll see a Tamworth transport truck drive past, or you'll see, on the news that night or a couple of nights later, and this is within the time frame of the 7 to 10 days that you've allocated to them. And then what will happen is you'll be sitting there, mind your own business, maybe eating dinner or watching TV, and then sure as ever, you'll see Tamworth Musical Festival come up on the news, and then the next day you might see something in the paper about Tamworth, So look for little signs like that, and that's your 3 answers. So you put them to the test. You can even ask your angels or spirit to get parking spots for you. So outside your shopping center, I do it all the time, or even at my work, I say, please, can you just get me a parking spot outside work because it's raining and I don't want to get my hair wet because it'll go like a fuzzball. So please, let's have this, parking spot there. And sure as ever, they'll start delivering what you want because you're actually acknowledging them and they love it, and they will actually feed into that for you. And over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So there was a validation from Jade Donald. She said, validation to previous validation. Phoned my mum about the male figure who came through, and it was definitely my granddad, as he was misdiagnosed with heart issues and high cholesterol, and then got a second opinion shortly after. That's when they found the cancer. I had to go ask mum, as I was only 8 when my granddad passed, but thank you so much again. Looking forward to another live with you.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember saying that. Poor thing. Yeah, I said there was someone that was misdiagnosed around you, 100%. It was like they were given all the wrong stuff. It's like a whole lineup of medication I saw, and I'm seeing it again because he's showing me again, and he's just clapping at me. He's going, well done, well done. And he's saying, I wish that the medical team would have picked it up that quick. But anyway, I see all the medication lined up, and then he had to take because of these other things, whatever they said was wrong with him. However, it wasn't anything to do with that. It was just something completely different. So that's what, caught up with him later. Michelle Coburn said, sorry, one last thing, book title, Past, Present and Future with Spirit. Oh, that's a good one too. You know what I'll do? I'm going to take them all and I'm going to use them all as a chapter in my book. How about that? So no other psychic nick them. Or Just Black Lessons from Leslie. I might have to do a PT book on that since I'm a qualified trainer. Regan King, Leslie, for your book, Healing Hearts from the Clouds Above. Oh my God, look at these beautiful things. That's beautiful. Just Black, Loved Ones and Leslie. Oh, I don't know if I put my name in. I feel like I'm a bit corny there. So Eloise Robbins says, a patient came into my work today and a piece of paper flew out of the printer and landed upright. She says, as if someone was holding it up. We both looked amazed, and the patient said she thought it was her husband who passed. It was really funny. Wow, that's so cool. See how Spirit does that? Like, they give you little messages. If they want to get something through to you, they will definitely get it through to you. And it's all souls. You got to remember that when they pass over, it's not the actual physical body that they leave behind. Actually, I beg your pardon. They leave the body behind, but they take the soul with them. That's what I'm trying to say. So the motor of the vehicle comes out and it's still running, and that's what's always on the side. It never goes away. You can't remove someone's soul. It's that bad, but you can protect your soul as well. So that's what you need to do as well. So, oh wow. So Geraldine Carlton, she said, I asked mum and dad together, found 2 large white feathers next morning side by side as I opened my back door. Amazing feeling. There you go. See, they'll give you little things. They won't give you like a full conversation. They won't come through. Even when I have Spirit come through here or any readings that I do when I'm talking to the past loved ones, it's a lot of energy for them to actually come through and talk to me, or any medium. So it's a lot of energy for them to show me what's going on, or take me through their house, or take me through your house, or show me the vehicles, or be in a car accident with them, or have my leg chopped off, you know what I mean? Or be shot, whatever. But they show me a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of things that I can't say on live radio or my live shows, so I have to pull back. But I ask them when I start the show, I say, look, guys, we're going on at 9 o'clock, for example, Monday night, 9 to 11, and then I want everything as a smorgasbord so I can choose what I can say, because I know what I can say and I can't say on radio, and hopefully the messages will all be sitting there and I can just choose what I need to choose for the reading, and 99% of the time I get it. So back over to you there, Ellie, and we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
Alive 90.5.
Oh, my ears start sweating.
So, what's your favourite colour?
It's always
Black.
funny because
Favourite
Ellie
fruit?
gets
Black
really,
fruit?
really
Favourite
like,
fruit?
and this is the
She
first.
gets hot.
Favourite
I get hot
really
because of the
hot.
energy, and she
Alright,
gets
what's your
freezing. So
favourite
she's
movie?
freezing and
Really
she's
black.
sneezing, and I'm
Favourite
hot and I'm
Jack Black.
dying.
Favourite band? Black Sabbath.
But tonight I
Black
don't
band.
have
Favourite football?
like anything underneath this shirt, but I bought my other jacket so I can make sure that I didn't freeze on the way out, eh, Ellie?
Well, it's not really cold outside. It's just 17.
Yeah. Oh,
This person grew up in Gold, so she doesn't
Oh.
feel the cold.
no wonder.
I go out. I used to go outside from work at 11 o'clock at night like this.
Yeah,
With
right.
1
No,
degree. Yeah.
5 degrees. Yeah,
that's crazy. No,
That's
no, no,
just
no.
Richmond.
that's
That's-
Goulburn weather
yeah.
for you.
Yeah, no. My auntie lives in Goulburn, and she's the last time I went down there was a few years ago, but I swear to God, it was absolutely freezing.
Yeah,
It was
That's
like
the
you
winter
sat.
factor.
Yeah, that's
Enjoy
right.
winter.
100%. It was freezing.
It's going to be 14 there on Sunday, I believe.
Oh, right.
I'll be down there.
Yeah, right.
So I mean, I gotta cook my own dinner.
Yes, on Sunday you will. Friday you will.
Oh no, that'll be fun because I have dinner.
Oh, that's beautiful. Jill Smith. She said, I often see 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clocks all the time. So much I pointed it out to my husband and now he's noticing it. Well, ask them to show you the higher angel numbers, which is 11, the highest ones that you can get, Jill, okay? Lots of stuff. Yes, Harvey. She says, brilliant idea, chapter and verse, love it. So that's what I'm going to do. Everyone that's written to me with a chapter or a name for my book, I'm going to capture them. I'll have to do it on the weekend, but I'm going to capture them. I'm going to write each chapter to what you've written. Okay? So that's what I'm going to do. Hold me to it, Ellie.
Sure.
When I get 5 minutes to start it, actually.
I was gonna say, give me a pen and paper and I'll write down. the whole
Okay,
down.
here, go, here. You got a pen there?
There are a few good ones there. I'll go back and write them down.
Oh, Tanya Aiken says, quite pleasant here at the moment, only 11 degrees. Oh my God, I hate the cold. You know, I have my electric blanket on number 3 before I get into bed, and I turn it down to 2, and it's 2 all night. That's how bad I am. We've got to go next. Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. I've decided that everybody tonight that writes a book name for me to choose from, I'm going to use each of the book names. Ellie's writing them all down. I'm going to use each of the book names as the chapters of my book. So
What time did you
please send
first
them
say
through.
about the book?
What's that?
What time did you first mention them?
Oh, I have no idea. Probably about an hour ago. I'm not sure, Ellie. Maybe just snapshot them for me. Because then if you snapshot them, I'll just have who it's from as well.
I'll
Might
have
be
to go back
easier for you.
tomorrow and do it.
Okay, so where am I going? So if you'd like to have a free reading, a mini reading, then come over to Facebook Live. We are streaming across 8 platforms tonight, Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, as well as the Alive 90.5 FM radio station that we're live on now. We're here every Monday night from 9 to 11, and this is our 65th show. I've done over 337 live shows. So lots of lives. Most of them have been on radio or my home. I've done a lot of platforms as well, which I might even actually have to organize some platforms, but I'm just about to start some study. So I'm going to have to be careful of my time because I want to actually get through this study. And I've been doing a lot of study over the last 2 weeks too. Okay, so yes, Geraldine, I think I read this out in the break, but Geraldine came through Carlton and she said, I asked Mum and Dad together, found 2 large white feathers next morning side by side as I opened the back door. Amazing feeling. That's so cool. And that's what Spirit will do. It'll just show you little signs like that, but they actually mean something to you. And look for the signs. Don't just go, oh, I've got a blockage or they're not coming through. When you say they're not coming through, they throw up their hands and go, oh my God, she's missing it again. Jill Smith Smood, she says, I often see 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clocks all the time. So much I pointed it out to my husband and now he is noticing it too. So what else have we got here? Quite pleasant here at the moment, 11 degrees in Tanya Aiken says where she is. Geraldine says, I asked my Rottweiler when passing away to send me feathers. I could feel a cushion cover. Got another Rottweiler and as a pup out in the garden, turned around and a feather was stuck to her nose. I was just going to say that because I just saw the feather on the nose. Wendy Harvey, don't worry, Ellie, I will remind her.
I'm going through and screenshotting all the comments.
Oh, beautiful.
Now, so.
She's going through and screenshotting them for you. She's a legend. Jill Smith, she said, I will ask for 1111, but always seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. And I keep thinking, I know you're here, just don't know what you're trying to tell me. They're just, when you get numbers from spirit, it's the higher realm, apparently. Not sure exactly what it means, but what I get is that your angels are with you, they're looking over you, and it's just the time is right when you need to see those numbers. So that's why when I get the numbers, anytime, I just hear spirits go, look at your phone or get your phone, and there it is, 1111 again today, you know, like 555, always for me. So lots of numbers I get. You'll see them on my page. I posted up the other day on my page as well. So Tracy Gibbon, Geraldine Carlton, that's so beautiful. When my cat passed, I was crying while driving and asked him for a sign, switched on the radio, and the song I Saw a Sign was playing. Oh, there you go. How cool is that? Tanya Aikens, one chapter could be titled When You Need a Kick Up the Butt. Oh, that's so funny. I love it. I think she's tried to delete that, but I can still see it because it doesn't have a like button on it. Every time someone goes on my page and they delete things, I go and I open it up and I unhide it to see what it is because I'm curious to what they've said. And then I think, why did they delete that, or why did they try and hide it? Because I don't feel like that it's bad. So I'll just leave it there.
Don't worry, I've got that one too.
Love it. That's funny. Oh, beautiful. So Tanya Aiken says, another chapter, The Power of Manifestation. Yes, that'll definitely be in my book. Oh, that's a good one. Jen Hill says, Dancing with Spirit, Ellie. How cool is that? What else have we got here? Sandra Ogbonea. Hi, ladies. Is there any messages from spirits for me? My brother was taken to hospital from the nursing home tonight. It's his birthday. Was taken to hospital from the nursing home tonight. It's his birthday. 1st of May, he will be 69. He's not doing good. Please, is there any messages from spirit for me? Okay, what do we get for Sandra Spirit? Let me just see. That's right, we went over the page. Sandra. I don't understand why, but I still got this pain on my right side. So is this for you, or it just hasn't gone away? Might be me, the angle that I'm at. I don't feel like it's me, but I feel like it's someone around the feed here. I didn't have it when I started. So I do get the number 17. 1 and 7 is 8 in the month of August, and I feel like this is around your brother as well. I'm also feeling like the number 4 for you, or April, is quite significant. So by the end of the month, you'll have answers, okay? So also going forward, there's been a lot of communication breakdown for your brother. I just feel like I just heard unjust. Okay, so whatever that means, I just feel like this wasn't the path that he was expected to go on, if that makes sense. Okay, I just feel like his path has changed dramatically, really, really quick. So real drama, like real over the top thing, you know. It's like screaming. It's a lot of chaos in the house. Yeah, and I get a lot of people with anxiety, a lot of people around. Now, do you have another sibling as well? Let me just check what that message said. Yeah. Do you have another sister as a sibling, or somebody that's close to you that knows your brother? Because I feel like that this person is like, is there 1 minute and 1 minute gone, there 1 minute, 1 minute gone as well. It's like this roller coaster relationship, okay? I just feel like it's not right. It's done his head in, or it's done your head in as well. I'm also feeling itchy around the nose. Now, does your brother or yourself get sinus or hay fever? And I feel like they're showing me like skin coming off the face or coming off the nose. I can feel the lifting of my skin, or something like scratching, or I don't know what it is, but I just feel like something's not right with the face skin. Okay, or sinus or something around. They've just like been blowing their nose so much that or something about where their skin's come off. I'm also seeing, I just heard nose. So yeah, and I'm also seeing 12 around you. 1 and 2 is 3, and you've got the month of March, and I'm also getting December. So lots of stuff coming up. I know it's Christmas. I know all that stuff about New Year and everything. This has got nothing to do with it, but I feel like significant times are coming up for December. And have you had a funeral lately, or have you, I don't know why, I just see funeral. And I'm not saying this about your brother. I don't want to plant that seed, but I just feel like funeral, and I'm getting number 18, 9, and September. Lots of numbers around you. And I'll leave that there. Julie Gibson, she's just popping in, just off work, driving home in 5. Blessings to all. Thank you for joining us. Soul Hanson said, hi, Lesley. Hi, Spirit. It's so cold here. It's 4 degrees. Oh, God, you can have that. I was all rugged up at work, and I said myself, oh God, it was so cold when I got out of the office. Not trying to hide it. The Secret and Spirit. Oh, that's a good one too, Miss Jess Black.
Geraldine's just put up one I love. Funny book title, Give My Head Peace.
That's a good one too. Yes, very, very good. Yeah, well, that's what people need, like people need this. People need a lot of guidance, and people need a lot of peace. I can't tell you how many people I helped over the weekend just in private readings, just to help them get beyond, where they are right now. And, seeing past loved ones and seeing loved ones that are still in the living, but then they're also ready for the other side, that's quite tough to try and. I don't deliver, anybody that's going to pass over or anything like that, but I give dates, or I give like time frames, you know what I mean? So, and I don't say, oh, they're going to die or they're going to pass in 2 weeks' time. I just say, what is the month of, say, for instance, the end of April, or what is the beginning of May mean for you, etc. That's what I do. I don't believe in just saying, oh, you've got a loved one that's going to pass and blah, blah, blah. I don't believe in that. I think that's wrong when someone does that. Oh, that's a good one too. You may need book 2 to be titled Validation. Oh, that's such a good one. Look at that, Ellie. Did you get that one?
Yeah.
That's cool, eh?
I've got like 30.
Oh, 30. So I've got to do. That's a lot of chapters.
Everything everyone's commented, I've got it. So if you're trying to hide it, you're not going to hide
okay, right. Yeah, there you go. Good stuff. Ellie's on fire. She's always on fire. Gemma Heath, she says, hey, sorry, jumped off. Just checking if I got a reading while gone. No, this is the first time I've seen your message. So Shannon, hi, Lesley, Ellie, and Spirit, just popping in super late. Could really use a quick message from Spirit. Feeling a bit lost, but trying to keep positive and believe that everything happens for a reason. That is very true. So Shan. Very true, Shan. Everything, I don't believe in things as a coincidence anymore. Everything is meant for a reason. So if Spirit is doing something to you that is getting tougher and tougher, like for example, if you're in a relationship, guys, things are getting tougher and harder and harder and harder, then that's because your spirit is trying to push you out, to get you out of that relationship. It's not meant for you. It's not good for your soul. So they'll do things like that in the background. But I do get a lot of people suffering from anxiety, a lot of deficiencies in magnesium here. So I'm also getting for you there, Sean, the number 16 around you, 1 and 67 in the month of July. Now, do you have a lisp, or someone around you as a female has a lisp? Like when, I don't know how to do it, but do you have a lisp? Or I don't even know how to spell it, L-I-S-P, is it? L-I-S-P, yeah, something like that. Oh, you should see. Don't even tell them how I spelt it, Ellie. I clearly didn't do well at English at school either. But I get the number 12 around you, and I'm also seeing December. So big changes coming up in December. First, you got your first change in July, so coming around July. So get all your ducks in a row. So you've got pretty much, April, May, June, July. So you got pretty much 2.5 months to get yourself up to speed, okay? So 2.5 months to get cracking, I just heard. Stop being so like sitting on your hands. Because I see you sitting on your hands, and then everything's just falling apart around you in little bits and pieces here and there. So it's time to take your hands out and get yourself mobile, get yourself going, okay? Because I feel like things are going to change for you for the better. And I'll leave that there. As soon as you get yourself motivated. And I'll leave that there. Geraldine, she says, my son's car wouldn't start. I told him that Spirit keeping him off the road. My other son is a mechanic and went down to have a look at it. It started. How funny. Yeah, see how the mum laughs at it? It's so funny. I'm laughing at you, Geraldine, because you're laughing at that the car started when your other son went there. That's so funny. Okay, Jess Black says, sounds harsh, but Spirit does things for you, not to you. You might want something and not get it because it was not right for your soul. 1000%. Yep, 100%, 1000%. Jess Black, that is so true. So any other validations there, Ellie? All right. So let's keep going. I'll go back a bit. So if I've missed your question, then post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. We are live across 8 platforms tonight. We've got Michelle Maltese. She says, in flight to the other side. Oh, that's a good one too. That is a good one. So she said, can you see how my dad's x-ray results went, please? What do I see? Oh, I feel like there's, I don't know why, but I get the chest area and I see on the right-hand side a few couple of little, what do they call it? Like on an x-ray, they don't look black. They actually look like little white cluster things. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting there. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I feel like your dad doesn't have enough water. It's like everything's banked up in him. You know what I mean? So he's got to get some more hydration into him. Because I feel like even my lips are dry, even though I haven't had a drink yet because I've got to bring my drink. But I feel like my lips are dry, and I also feel like there's issues around the swallowing or something not right with the lips. Okay, so when you've got cracks in your lips, it's usually a deficiency in the lips as well. So I'll leave that there. Where are we up to? Okay. Oh, right. Bev Ridley says, validation, it's me with excruciating right pain. Why are you in so much pain there, Bev Ridley? It's unusual for you. Yes, funny book title. Yes, I've done that one. Gemma Heaps, hey, sorry, jumped off, blah, blah, blah. I've done that one. What else have we got here? Okay, we've got about 6 minutes to go. We've got Gemma Heath. May I please see if anything or anyone is coming through for me? Thanks a million, Gemma. Gemma Heath. So what have we got here? Let's keep going. That's what I'm hearing. Let's keep going. Okay, so I don't know why they're saying let's keep it up. Keep it up, keep going. So I feel like there's a few little obstacles around you. I'm also seeing like is there part-time work around you that you're looking for, you're doing, or you want to do? Because why do I just heard the word part-time. I'm seeing the money going out too. So this is why I feel like that you need to get something part-time or get your feet stable, because I can see they just show me the theme, the empty pockets, and I see the money like the Pharaoh coins, like the big Pharaoh coins. They're quite big and they're going out. And I'm not just talking, general everything. This is like everything, washing machine, car, tires, whatever. So everything is on your back at the moment. So, and was it you or someone around you that has like the glass bottles and puts the invoice or whatever, the bill into the glass bottle and you put money in there to pay it? They're just showing me glass bottles and someone like putting the money into the glass bottle for each bill. And that way you just, when it's due, you have the money there and you go and pay it. Or is that a grandmother that does that? I feel like the grandmother does the glass bottles, or used to. Someone in your family used to. And I'm also getting itchy on the right side of my face. So who's got the itch or something not right with the right side of the face here? Right side of the face. Glass bottles. I'm also getting 14, and 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May for you also. So what's coming up around you in May that's significant? And I feel like I've got pain. Is there surgery, or is there something not right with the left leg? I've just got pain all down my left leg from the knee down. Knee down. Wow. And I feel like there's a male around you also that can't breathe properly through his nose. Nose issues for the male with breathing. Because I feel like I'm all clogged up, but I'm not clogged up, because I'm not clogged up, but I feel like he's clogged up and he's showing me. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Amanda Cruz had to use a charity today. I know things will get better though. Oh, lovey. Absolutely. If you can, anytime you can, Amanda, to go and watch the Secret full movie, and that will change your life, just like it's done for a lot of other people. Yes. Michelle Maltese, will I be successful in setting up an art business this year? I feel like you need to keep your feet on the ground with it and make sure the focus is there, just like exactly what I said for the other gentleman, Brad, about the business, okay? So lots of stuff coming up for you with that, but as soon as you take your eyes off the ball, it's not going to work for you. So a lot of hard work. So I actually feel like next year will be better to start because you'll be in a better position. You'll have all your ducks in a row. Oh. Oh, Wendy Harvey, she says, my dogs have jackets on and I'm wrapped up in a blanket. Get this, it's 19 degrees. Oh, I know that feeling. I was like that too. Any other validations for you there, Ellie?
Yeah.
Okay, over to you.
Gemma Heath said, not looking for part-time work. I work full-time
Oh.
and NDIS support coordinator.
Ah.
Not glass bottles. I know May 14th is my mum and son's birthday. Left leg does get painful and numb due to back.
So if you do NDIS, I feel like the person that you're looking after or whatever it is, I know you said support coordinator, whoever it is, they do the glass bottles because I saw it crystal clear. The Secret is great. YouTube free to watch, Geraldine. That's right, 100%. So let's call it a night. Is there any more validations there, Ellie? And I'll read out the prayer for Miss Harvey. What's this? Now, I just saw your comments there now, Phyllis Dalton. So we're going to be live again tomorrow. There's another one there. So we're going to be live tomorrow night from 10 till midnight. So if you'd like to join us then you're all over it. Over to you there, Ellie.
Sean Non said, I will need to get my ducks in a row in the next few months. You're spot on. My partner and I decided last night to part ways, and we have so many things together that we now have to figure out how to separate. I do need the motivation, like you said.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, that's really sad. That's really sad. Gemma Heath, thanks a million. You're welcome. So this prayer is called Universal Colors, and it goes like this. Blue for me is the sky above. Red is for hearts with endless love. Green is the grass, plants, and trees. Yellow is the sunshine that nurtures these. Pink and purple have their own special hue to lift our spirits and make us feel new. Orange is bright in its own special way, bursting with energy, as some would say. Look at these colors. Tell me what you see. A beautiful rainbow for all to see. Nice, love and light, and we'll leave it there. Love to you all, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Good night, everybody.
So,